Hello, my name is Beansprout, and before I start this video, I'd like to kindly ask you to subscribe, because we're on our way to 100 subs. But anyway, I want to start making content that takes a bit more effort than my other videos, which is why I'm making this video. And it's no secret that I like Doom Eternal and Doom 2016's more fast-paced combat over anything in the survival horror genre. And I'm not saying that I don't like survival horror, because there's some pretty good games in there, my favorite being Resident Evil. And the game we're talking about today falls right into the survival horror genre. And obviously from hearing my voice, you can tell that I was not around for when the game launched. And of course, after playing Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal for so long, I was skeptical. I didn't think a Doom game set in a survival horror world would be all too good, and partially it wasn't, but I'm really stuck in the middle with this game. I like it, but at the same time I know that it's not a good Doom game. And maybe for all these years, the original developer's intention was to make a sci-fi horror game like Doom 3, but even if it was, it's too late now. And I feel Doom 3 is there to sort of remind us of what could have been. And, you know, its gameplay is a pretty simple modern FPS game, and I'm completely fine with that. If I'll be honest, I don't understand why so many of us Doom fans or old school FPS fans get so outraged about the sight of reloading. It's really not that bad, and sure, it can slow down the game a bit, but I don't find an issue with it. I understand that it doesn't belong in a Doom game, and that's why it was a surprise for the reloading in Doom 3 to be somewhat decent and tolerable. And because I'm playing on BFG edition, it's not as dark as it was in the original, but it's still hella dark, and that's where the torch comes in. Like I said, I'm playing on BFG edition, so the torch is strapped to your shoulder instead of me having to pull it out separately from the rest of my weapons. And I'd like to point out that before the Hell Invasion, the world feels really alive. And even after the Hell Invasion, you're not alone when you feel alone. There's NPCs, like, literally around, like, every corner that you can find. And most of them have dialogue, and there's even NPCs that you can save from certain areas, and they'll open up rooms for you. And just like the original games, there is so many secrets that you can find. And if you find any PDFs just lying around, sometimes they can be used to open doors into locked areas, and it is so rewarding when you find them. And another thing is opening doors. It may seem like a little bit of a pointless thing to talk about in a video like this, but it's like so easy. You just walk up to it and you press it. There's none of that Halo 5 QuickTime event garbage. It's so simple and I love it. But as I finish talking about the good, it's time to talk about the bad. Okay, why do imps get stuck on the doors? And how is this bug still a thing in the game? It is so annoying and removes so much of the challenge from the game when they try and throw a fireball at you and it just hits the door. And also, the game has an over-reliance on jump scares. I understand that it's a horror game, but really, some of the jump scares are like they were made by a 10-year-old who just found out how to use iMovie. Okay, now that I'm done with that, we're gonna talk about some more positive stuff. In this game, hell is really horrifying and grotesque, and the whole game takes on this horror vibe, but as soon as you get into hell, it lets you let loose with all your weapons and power, being able to kill pretty much anything in sight because of the increased ammo and health drop. The game truly becomes a proper Doom game when you get into hell, and it's really, really fun. And at the start, I didn't think I would be having this much fun with Doom 3, but I was clearly wrong. I thought this game was going to be a boring, cliche action horror game, but really it was not. It was probably one of the funnest games that I've played this month. And I know this was a short video, like most of them are. It's a bit longer than my usual videos, but I think I'm going to leave it here. And if you did enjoy the video, then please hit the like. It helps me get recommended to more people. And if you really enjoyed the video, then please consider subscribing and comment your thoughts on Doom 3. Tell me why you enjoyed it or why you didn't enjoy it. And also, remember that I have a Discord that is open to anyone, so I would recommend coming and joining. It's great fun, but anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.